Alright, what's up everybody? We're back for another edition of Everyday Hoops. Hope you guys are having a good one. Today, we're going to talk about a couple things, mainly last night's games, recap those two games, talk about the Miami Heat, the Golden State Warriors, the OKC Thunder, things like that. Thank you guys for the views on the videos and the shorts recently. I really appreciate it. If you do like the content around here, consider subscribing, turn notifications to also like that. I really appreciate it. Really upset a lot. If you missed any other recaps, you can go back and watch those. Links some TikTok, Twitter, stuff like that in the description below. And I don't waste any more of your time. Let's get right into it. So the first game we had was the Nets and the Heat. The Heat win this game 122-115. Miami now goes to 8-4. They're on a 7-game winning streak, the longest winning streak in the NBA right now. And the Nets fall to 6-6. Team stats: Miami shot 52% from the field. Brooklyn shot 47% from the field. For Miami, Jimmy Butler had 36, 5, and 3 with 3 blocks. Shot 12 for 19, 2 for 5 from 3, 10 for 11 from the free throw line. He's been really, really good the last few games. Duncan Robinson, 26 points. Shot 8 for 14, 6 for 10 from 3. He's been very good as well. Ever since Tyler Hero went down, he's really stepped up. Bam, 27 and 4. Then Jaime Jaquez had 10 points off the bench. Miami is now third in the Eastern Conference right now on a 7-game win streak. And Miami does it. They're doing it again. They do it all the time. And we never seem to notice it until it happens. But Miami finds a way to win games, man. This team just, I don't know how they do it, but they find a way to win games even without Tyler Hero the last few games, which is supposed to be their offense. And a lot of people talk about how they don't have enough talent. They don't have the offense to keep up. But they do it every year, man. Every year they're one of the top teams. Well, most every year. Last year they were the 8th seed and had to work their way up. But they just find a way to win games. Jimmy Butler has just a competitive edge and mentality of no, I'm going to go out and win this game. I don't care what anybody says. Bam Adebayo, really good on both ends. Defensively, they're there. Defensively, they're going to be there. But offensively, man, it just surprises you. Bam is such a great hub offensively. Jimmy Butler, again, that will to win. And they just get guys to step up. Tyler Hero's out. Duncan Robinson has stepped up and put up 20 in the last few games. Jaime Jaquez, their first-round pick, is already coming into the system and playing really well. Guys like Josh Richardson, Caleb Martin, Kevin Love, Kyle Lowry, just vets that hit a couple big shots and make a couple big plays. Haywood Highsmith looks like a decent NBA player right now, especially on the defensive end. Guys like Juice Smith, Thomas Bryant come in games. This Miami Heat team finds a way to win games, and I think we have to now. We got to respect them as a top team in the East. We always talk about Milwaukee, obviously, Boston, Philly now. Teams like Cleveland, New York potentially could be up there. But we never talk, some people do put Miami in that conversation just because of their playoff runs, but some people don't. And I feel like now we have to kind of come to a consensus and put them in the top, into one of the top teams in the East, because they're always there. Even if they don't have an amazing regular season, they're always going to be a team that you cannot just, take out. They're always going to put up a fight. They're always going to find a way to win games, find a will to win, find a way. Eric Spoelstra is the best coach in the league right now. He finds ways to put players in positions to make them better. And it's just insane what this Heat team does. You know what I mean? And they're on a 7-game win streak right now. And who knows where they're going to finish this season? Who really knows? But I know that I guarantee you that in the playoffs, they're not going to be an easy team to beat. And then for Brooklyn, Mikal Bridges at 23, 7, and 5. Shot 6 for 15. Lonnie Walker at 23. Off the bench, he's actually been pretty good off the bench this season, getting buckets. Nick Claxton and Cam Johnson each at 16. Dorian Finney-Smith had 11, and Spencer Dinwiddie had 10 and 7 assists. Brooklyn's dealing with a lot of injuries right now. Cam Thomas, Ben Simmons. Those are 2 starters on this team. So it's tough, but they're still 500, so they'll be all right. And the second game we had was the Thunder and the Warriors. The Thunder win this game 128-109. OKC goes to 8-4. The Warriors fall to 6-7. Team stats: OKC shot 51% for the field. Warriors shot 41%. The Thunder hit 19 threes. Warriors hit 14. Thunder forced 16 Golden State turnovers as well. For OKC, Shea, 24, 7 assists, shot 6 for 21. He had 3 steals in this one. Isaiah Joe off the bench, 23 points, shot 7 for 7 from 3. He's a sniper out there. Josh Giddey at 19 and 6. He shot 3 for 3 from 3. which is big. J-Dub, 16 and 5 assists, 13 and 10 with 2 blocks for Chet Holmgren, and then Cason Wallace had 10 points off the bench. OKC is now 8-4. They are the 5th seed in the Western Conference on a 3-game winning streak. And what I've seen so far this year for OKC, man, it's very early, so I don't want to say this right now because a lot of things can happen. Obviously, they still got like 70 games left to play, but I dang near want to lock this team into the playoffs already. Like, this team just plays so well. Yeah, they already have a lot of chemistry. You know, they've had big performances. They've closed out games. They closed out the Suns the other day. They beat the Cavs twice. They beat the Warriors today. They've had some good wins already. And this team just, they don't play like they're all 21 years old or all young players. You know, like, they've had moments where it's like, dang, man, this Thunder looks like a legit team. Shea is a guarantee. He's a superstar already. We've seen it last year and this year, the way he started. He's a star, you know. Then you got guys like J-Dub, Josh Giddey, who just are high IQ guys that just know how to play, find their way into the offense. Chet Holmgren has already been like the big piece that they've been missing for last year. He's come in and made a huge impact. Lou Dort's having a really good season shooting the ball. And you got guys off the bench, guys like Isaiah Joe, that could come in off the bench and hit 5 or 6 threes in a game. You know, guys like Kendrick Williams, Aaron Wiggins, Jalen Williams, and come in and just play their roles, do what they need to do. You know, not try to do too much. Cason Wallace, their first-round pick, has already been amazing so far. Like, this Thunder team knows how to win games. Mark Daigneault has got those boys out there playing ball, man. And it's gonna be fun to see where they end up. You know, for Golden State, they're on the opposite end. 6-7. They've lost 5 in a row, or 6 in a row now. Is it 5 or 6? 5 in a row. And things are starting to fall down, you know. Already without Steph Curry in this game due to injury. Good thing is it's not a serious injury, just to hold them out just for, you know, it's early in the year, precautionary things. Now with Draymond being suspended for the next few games, those are honestly their 2 best players this year. Draymond has been pretty good this season, and their role players just haven't been able, their others haven't been able to step up, you know. Klay Thompson last night had 5 points. He shot 1 for 10 from the field and 1 for 6 from 3. He's having his worst shooting season of his career so far. He's got his lowest field goal percentage and lowest 3-point percentage of his career, shooting 40% from the field and 33% from 3. He's also averaging the second least amount of points ever in a year, besides his rookie season where he averaged 12.5. He's averaging only not even 14 a game this season. He's been really struggling. He's been really struggling to get it going. But the thing that's tough about Klay, you know, is that as such an elite shooter he is, and what we've seen in the past for Klay, I've said it a few times already, but it only takes a game for him, I feel like, or a few stretches of games where he's hitting 6-7 threes in a game, and maybe that's what gets him going. I can't say it for sure, but maybe that's what's going to get him going. But I'm really worried about is Andrew Wiggins. Wiggins so far has not had a great year at all. 2 years ago in the 2022 championship run, he was arguably their second best player. He just was playing amazing, one of the best role players in the league at that point. And so far, he has not been any close to that this year, you know. Now, again, last season, he did miss a lot of time in the middle of the season due to personal reasons, and he came back late in the year for the playoff run. Maybe the only thing I could think of is that's still on his mind. He's still trying to figure his way back into the game, you know. I feel like that's the only thing that really we can say for the struggles, or excuse maybe we can give, because it is not looking great for Andrew Wiggins. And I don't know what can really fix it. I mean, the role players have been playing all right. Chris Paul's been good. He hasn't been shooting the ball well until last night. Maybe he found his shot. Douglas Archer's been playing solid. Kuminga has had some moments. Brandon Podziemski should be a regular on the rotation now. He's been very good. Moses Moody. Kevon Looney's going to do what Kevon Looney does. But, I mean, that's good and all. But this Warriors team needs more offense. You know? Like, the bench can provide some shots here and there, but can they provide consistent enough offense to keep it going? Not yet. At least I don't think so. The Warriors really have won just off Steph Curry being one of the greatest players in NBA history. You know what I mean? Like, Steph Curry just puts up 35 points and they win. You know? Like, they haven't been able to get any consistent going. And now they've lost 5 in a row. I don't know how long this can last. You know what I mean? If they can't find any other ways of offense, if Klay can't wake up, if Wiggins can't wake up, if Maybe they can't make a move to get someone else. Like, I don't really know how much we really take this Warriors team seriously, you know. So the Warriors need some help, man. They need something. But that's gonna be it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, if you enjoyed the content, consider subscribing, like, turn notifications, do all stuff like that. Really appreciate it. Really upset a lot. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.